Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It is me, ShellshockPrime, and tonight we have a new stream week. It's Monday, October 25th, 2021, and we have a lot happening tonight. So we do have the Nintendo Switch Online update happening later on but it's going to be happening at 9 because that's when it's going to go live. So we're going to start things off with Capcom Arcade Stadium. We're going to play some classic Capcom arcade games. And then we're going to switch over to the Nintendo Switch Online update where we got Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis. I'll be joined with MNG Mike, and we're going to be playing some games together, as well as anyone that also wants to join in as well. That'll be great. We'll figure everything out. Schedule for the rest of the week goes like this. That's what's happening tonight. Tomorrow and Wednesday will be Castlevania Rondo of Blood, which I've never completed this entire game before, so I'm going to go ahead and actually do that. You didn't get the new tier of the subscription? That's because it's not live yet. It's not live yet. It's not live until tonight, so I'm gonna because I'm part of a family plan. I'll explain more in a minute. And then Thursday, we got the second Retro Night Mario Party trilogy for the N64. That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do Yoshi's Tropical Island, Horrorland, and Woody Woods. And then no stream on Sunday, but Saturday we do actually have something going on, which I'm actually looking forward to that. So what's going on this Saturday? Well, you're about to find out in just a minute. Because I just gotta push this right here. There we go. All right. So as you can see right here, we have as you can see right here, we got the Halloween movie nights. We're gonna do the Halloween movie night, but we're gonna start the pre-show on Twitch at 6 p.m. It's gonna be myself, Silverstone, MNG Mike. We're hosting our 4th annual Halloween movie night. The pre-show is going to be Mario Party Superstars, where we're going to be playing a round of Horrorland. And then after that, we got the Halloween movie night right afterwards, starting at 7. We're going to be watching 1922, Shaun of the Dead, and Halloween on the Digital Bonfire Discord. As a matter of fact, here is the Discord to Bonfire. We're going to be watching it there. That's how we're going to do it. But hopefully everybody's doing well. So regarding NSO, for me, since I'm on a family plan, it's worth it for $10 per person. That's the way we're doing it. For $50, I will say it's steep, but I will say though, on the plus side, if anybody still wants to play Switch games online but don't want to upgrade, they don't have to do it. They can still keep the same subscription. They just won't get the expansion pack bonuses. But it's up to people if they want to choose what they want. Like right now, like they're just launching it, so of course it's gonna have a small library. But hopefully within like a year from now, we'll have a much better library and bigger for both N64 and Sega Genesis. And as far as Sega Genesis goes, I know people will be like, whoa, Shell Shock, guess what? You know there's a Sega Genesis collection on Switch, right? And I'm like, yes, there is. The problem with it is that there's a lot of games that have spotty emulation, and it does have online, but it's actually even worse than anything that Nintendo's doing with online. And not only that, not only the spotty emulation, but also some games are out of sync. Sonic 2 is definitely one. The Shinobi games are definitely another one, like Streets of Rage. I've actually experienced this, and also really bad input lag. Even like it's more noticeable in docked than it is on handheld. And handheld, it's there, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad, but it's the only reason I got that collection is because it was very cheap. But otherwise, I'm hoping that the emulation for the Genesis games on on the Nintendo Switch Online will be much better. Like, hopefully it's on par with that of the Genesis Mini, because that's actually really good emulation. Like, that actually runs very well. And when it comes to the online play for NES and SNES, it's not, the online for that's not that great, but for Super NES, it's actually a lot better. It actually runs really better. Like, the SNES actually uses rollback, while NES uses delay-based netcode. I'm not sure how N64 is going to be. We'll see, because that's how we're going to try it tonight. I'm hoping it's actually good. We'll figure everything out. I'm hoping it's actually going to be really good netcode, but we'll see. We'll be the judge tonight. But anyway, but yeah, when it comes to Sega emulation, usually like Genesis emulation is really good, but it's just that Sega Genesis Classics on Switch, and this is the same thing that goes for PlayStation and Xbox versions, like the same versions of the games. It just wasn't like, it just isn't like good emulation at all. Like, it's just spotty at best. A few games run well, but most of them like have some issues. Though it's prevalent for me for the Switch, so there's that. But yeah, we're gonna start out with Capcom Arcade Stadium, and now like they're actually starting to sell the games individually without needing to buy the packs, but you could still buy the packs regardless. I'm hoping that we will get more games real soon. Like, we'll get more games for Capcom Arcade Stadium. Like, I'm hoping we get some more like games that people love, as well as games that not many people know about. But it'll be great to see. It's been a while since I streamed this, since the spring. I think it was like April, maybe. All right, here we go. Let's see. I know last time I did this, I did Battle Circuit. Kind of forgot about this. Does it still get updated? Hey Keyblade. It hasn't been updated. Like, there were some patches, but they haven't updated new games yet. And the last major thing was they brought this game to PC, PS4, and Xbox One back at the end of May. What will I play right now? Oh, let's do Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. And they added invincibility mode, so you could actually like not take any hits at all. I'm not gonna do it, but it's nice to be have that there. Oops. Select is basically arcade's pause. There we go. Ken and others have different color outfits than the original in this game. Yep. But if you press the start button for the arcade, you get the original outfit. Oops. I didn't mean to change the speed like that. That was my mistake. This game is already fast. I don't need to make it even faster. Type Warp Fighter. I ended up winning my timeout. I actually didn't want to do it like that, but whatever. If anyone knows if Nintendo actually puts the expansion pack up already, like much earlier than 9 o'clock, let me know and I'll figure that out. Oh yeah, time killers. You can rewind here too. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Son. And yes, Purple Ken. There's some people who like Ken wearing yellow, and then the people call it Banana Ken, like a banana gay Ken. Mirror match. Who's the real one? Yep, shiny Pokemon. Yeah, Ken's been my main, because Ryu's boring. I used to use Ryu in the beginning. Actually, though my first character I ever used was actually, Dhalsim. I think it might have been Dhalsim, or it might have been, it was either Dhalsim, or, like, maybe it might have been Zangief? I don't remember who my first character was. But, like, when I finally owned Street Fighter, like, I started experimenting with characters to see which one worked the best for me, and I can tell you right off the bat, I was never good with characters like Zangief. Like, grapple characters never really suited me, and I was also never good as Vega. Like the Shotos were always easy to get into. Yeah, grade school. Imagine if someone traded you a video game for like a rare Pokemon card. Like, someone actually trades you for a Pokemon card. No, you trade your Pokemon card to get like a really good game for whatever platform from somebody, and then like you both agree no trade backs. Round one, fight. But the moment someone tries to trade me a shitty game for like a Pokemon card, no, I'll keep the Pokemon card. Boom. There we go. You can stay down, Zangief. You win. Round two, fight. My brother used to love using Dhalsim because Dhalsim would always like have that combo where you could do like that downward spiral spear and then like throw instantly after that. He used to always do that to me when we were kids. in like Street Fighter 2 and even like in Expert vs. Street Fighter. Oh, fuck you, Zangief. No. I'm not gonna let him throw me like that. I can throw him. There we go. Yeah, it's the Atomic Pile Driver or Atomic Buster. Because I know in later games he has to super the final Atomic Buster. Learning Geef in this game was a badge of honor though. Yeah, the 360 rotation. Yo got fire! Yo got flame! It sounds like a Mega Man weapon, even though it's just his signature pile driver. It was hard to hear the music when you're in the arcades because you would hear the elements. Growing up, the Super Nintendo and Genesis never actually had like the near KO versions of the music where like you would see the KO flashing and then like all of a sudden like you hear the music, a faster version of the music, because they want you to finish the fight, see who was going to be the winner. Chun-Li wins again. The strongest woman in the world. Ryu. Oops. Oh god, no. Yeah, Ryu was always a Hadouken spammer, while Ken was the Shoryuken spammer. Oh, I love that too. Yeah, on Super Nintendo and Genesis, they just sped up the music. Whereas over here, we have like a... Got it! Over here, we actually have like a near KO music. Fireball Wars. Honestly, adding a fireball to her move list made things better for her. She was already a great character, and it made her even better. Because I remember, because that was almost a double KO. Like, Guile was actually made specifically to appeal to Americans. I figured that he was more popular with the casual crowd. and Vega was like more for like a super hardcore crowd. If you could master Vega, you were awesome in this game. For you, it was the worst day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Oh, I love Honda. Honda's one of my favorites in hyper fighting. Just like Chun-Li and Ken. Blanca's good, but I was never as good as him as I am with some of the other characters. That's because they edited. I don't remember why they edited it. Like they took out the sun. I don't remember why. I think they took it out in I think they took it out in the collection as well. The Street Fighter collection. It might have been. Though in this game, Zangief is still from USSR. Because by the time this game came out, the Soviet Union collapsed. Does Capcom don't like the Imperials? I really don't know what's going. Like, I honestly don't know what's going on. Yeah, the flashing is still there. Round one, fight. I honestly don't know. I've heard rumors that that Capcom USA gave Capcom Japan the rights back to Street Fighter. The best part about hyper fighting was the speed. Way better speed. Gotta be careful with this. because Capcom Japan gave the rights to Capcom USA because around this time, like they kind of stopped caring about fighting games, except for Yoshinori Ono, who would later work on Street Fighter 4. Like Street Fighter 4 almost didn't even happen in the first place. It took a lot of convincing, and then when Capcom released Street Fighter 4, it ended up becoming a huge success. It ended up doing really, really well. Yeah.
Round one, fight.
So let me just close my drink real quick. Alright. Let's go.
Round one, fight.
I always wonder, what if this, like, I know, like, I always wonder, what if this game did not do well? Like, the original Street Fighter 2 did not do well. Because, like, I remember, like, when it came out, it was a huge thing. Like, people talked about, here's the thing, 1991, that year was the year Sonic the Hedgehog came out, and we got the Super Nintendo. But the real star of 1991 was Street Fighter 2. I think the girls were covered up in the Super Nintendo version. Oh god, Capcom fighting All-Stars, that's sad. I love the look of his face. It's like, what? I lost?
Round two, fight.
The Street Fighter 2 sold super well back in the day on Super Nintendo. Alright, bonus stage time. Fun fact, because there were no mirror matches in Street Fighter 2, the original one, this bonus stage will pop up after fighting Vega. But in Champion Edition, when they added mirror matches, yeah, when you added mirror matches in Champion Edition, they moved this to after beating Balrog, and the same thing could be said about here in Hyper Fighting and New Challengers. Super Turbo took bonus stages out completely. I actually hate fighting Vega. He's probably like the most difficult to fight against out of all the four bosses. That's because there's a bug in the game which made the game even harder. The Japanese version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo is actually a lot easier. The collection has that version of the game where it's hard as shit. Same thing with Capcom Arcade Steam. It's super hard. Spinning bird kick. You wish she's not doing the animation anymore. She still says spinning bird kick. Vega is super cheap and hard to deal with. You think fighting like a Shoto like Ryu and Ken are cheap? You think Gal's cheap? No. You ain't seen cheap until you fight Vega. Arguably cheaper than Bison. Fuck you, Vega. Fuck you, I hate you. Took his claw out. Oh, but we wanted to. I'm actually trying my best not to lose a round for a reason. Oh my god, fuck you, Vega, you stupid asshole. Uh-oh, Sagat.
Round 1, fight!
Yeah.
Tiger!
Uppercut!
Tiger! 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 Yeah, because the moment I try to jump attack him, he'll do tiger uppercuts. Tiger, 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 tiger. That's all he fucking says. He says tiger. And you could dizzy them, but it's really hard to do. When you get it, they're fast.
Round 2, fight! Tiger, uppercut! Uppercut!
Tiger! Tiger uppercut! He just did the tiger knee. Motherfucker. Fuck you. What about the other animals? You should say bear, bear, bear. I'm the strongest woman in the world. Bison.
Round 1,
Psycho Crusher. You killed my... Yes, I killed your father. What is it with you women anyway? I killed my father too, and you don't hear me whining about it. That was from the show, by the way. That was from that cartoon. No, I'm not losing yet. He's just really strong. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Surprised he hasn't done his Psycho Crusher or his knee press. There's the Psycho Crusher, but he also has the knee press. Even if you block the Psycho Crusher, you could still take a lot of chip damage. He has the 3 combo that will do 50% health. You're right.
round 2, fight! Round 2, fight!
Well, it's not a perfect. And that right there is the anatomy of Bison.
Round 3, fight! Yeah, I do want that Zero Vitality score. Let me have it.
Damn arcade games, Bison's a beast. Hey, Game Camilla, good to see you. Bison is definitely a beast. Father, your death is avenged. Now that I have destroyed Bison, his drug will surely collapse. Finally, you can rest in peace. And I can get back to being a young single girl. There we go. And this is the bonus when you actually beat the game with without losing a round or continuing. Yeah, seriously, I don't understand what Capcom was thinking with that, but they have weird stuff. But yeah, this game is obviously a classic, easily one of the best fighting games ever made. Thanks. Yatta! Oh boy. Tiger! 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 Yep. Let's get out of this since I already beat the game. One last tiger, select another game. No, I'm not playing again. Alright. Round 1. Fight! Alright. You're a bad guy, but that doesn't mean you're a bad guy. Yeah, because when Zangief was in Wreck-It Ralph, let's see, next up. Yeah, because Street Fighter does take a lot of time. We're gonna play some Final Fight. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the lowest difficulty just to save time. Metro City, a well-known is so the text just goes by really fast. But this game is awesome. It really is. Yeah, Geef was never really much of a villain. He was always like the original 8 fighters in Street Fighter 2, they all fight for a reason. They have their own motives. Ryu just wants to prove how strong he is, and Ken just enters because he wants to fight Ryu again. Chun-Li enters because she wants to get revenge on Bison for killing her father. Gao enters, he wants revenge on Bison for killing Charlie, his best friend. And so on and so forth. This game right here is easily one of my favorite beat-em-ups ever. Mad Gears must pay. She's my friend too. Count me in. Let's go. Now, Guy, Cody, and Hagar. They all debuted in this game. I'm gonna use Guy. Guy was always my main in this. Street Fighter 89, hype, let's go. Yeah, we got Final Fight. Beat them up, we're in Metro City. Yeah, Final Fight's SNES port was inferior because it was rushed just to make it to meet the deadline for Super Nintendo's launch in Japan. Guys missing. You only have Cody and Hagar. You're missing a stage, the 4th stage with the industrial and being able to go upstairs and the elevator to fight Rolento. That's missing. And the game is 1 player instead of 2. And they ended up changing Poison and Roxy to Billy and Sid. Outside of Japan, of course. In Japan, like, they still have Poison and Roxy. Not to mention the game has limited continues, and when not to mention, like, not only in addition to limited continues, you also have like, when you die, you start back right at the beginning of the stage, as opposed to starting at the exact spot you died at, like in the arcade. And there's the first boss, Damned. In the Super Nintendo version, he's known as Thrasher. And then there's another boss, the one in stage 2, Sodom, who people remember him in the Street Fighter Alpha series. In the Super Nintendo version, they renamed them to Katana because Sodom is short for sodomy. And the reason they changed Damned's name to Thrasher is because the name Damned, like the word damn, is a curse word. But at the time, they were marketing this game to kids. There was a few other changes, like they had like a power-up where it's beer. They replaced them with soft drinks, even though soft drinks were already in this, so they kept that there. It just appeared more common compared to, and beer was just taken out of the game completely. My favorite stage in the game, the subway. Alright, take care, son. You have fun. Ba-da-ba-boom. Ba-da-long, ba-da-long. Alright. So we have a character. We have a series of characters in this game known as part of the Andore family. The character Andore is similar to that of Andre the Giant. In Street Fighter 3 Second Impact and onwards, we have a similar character named Hugo, based on the Andore, and he has Poison as his manager. And to answer your question, GameCube Miller, yes, I will be purchasing it the moment it goes live tonight. Nice. Because I'm actually part of a family plan, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Alright. What's wrong thing? Let's bring Cody out this time. Every time I die, I'm going to switch characters. Well, every time I game over, for each credit will be a different character. Alright. Alright, we just got out of the train. Now we're heading into like the next fight. The next boss fight's coming up. Also, this game gets longer for each stage. Like the first stage is easily the shortest in the game, but that's because of the first stage. What's funny is that usually, like, each Capcom game back in the day, they had so many different composers. Like, they had so many different composers for each game. Like, some of them are associated to one game. Here, this game has so many different composers. Among them are, like, the likes of Monami Matsube, best known for the Mega Man series. Yoko Shimomura, who needs no introduction, and many others. Like Yoko Shimomura did a few tracks, including the boss fight when you're like the thing when you fight Abigail and Belger. But a lot of the composers went uncredited except for one. The one that used to go by Yuki Chan's Papa. Yeah, Final Fight 1 on the Game Boy Advance is definitely better than the Super Nintendo version, that's for sure. It fixes a lot of things. It's funny how I have two ways to play this game. Like, I got this because of Capcom Arcade Stadium. Alright, time for Mike Hagar. There we go. Wait, Xander Bulbus was Abigail? Wow, I didn't even know that was him. I know he also voices Joker, and he's also the announcer and Master Hand and Crazy Hand in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. I wonder what other voices he's done. I want to know what his other work consists of. I love how the music ends before time runs out. There we go. Perfect. Give me all those points. 3, 2, 1, here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he says, oh my god, but to be fair, in the Super Nintendo version, he says, oh my car. Personally, I prefer him saying, oh my car. It sounds funnier. Yeah. Like, so, about like 3 characters in this game. Guy is not as strong, but he is pretty fast and has some pretty cool abilities. Cody is the more balanced of the 3. Also, Guy can use the swords, katanas, no problem. Like, he uses the best. Cody uses that's this guy. Cody uses the knives. And you have Mike Hagar. Slow but powerful, and and can take a couple more hits compared to the other two, and he can use the steel pipe with no issues. Wait, he was in Ken WWE? Man, he really does get around. Oh, we got the pile driver. Capcom just refuses to give us both Hagar and Zangief for the same game. I actually just want that. Just give it to us already. Fucking put fucking, you know what? Fuck it. Put Hagar in Street Fighter 6, you cowards. Though I have an actual storyline idea for Street Fighter 6 that involves Cody. When he finally gets back at the person that actually framed him for whatever crime, we actually know more about that. About what led him to become a prisoner in the first place. And who framed him. There are people who say that Guy was the one that did some sort of criminal act and Cody took the fall. I don't believe that. What I would think that they should do is make it so that Eddie E, the police officer for this stage, like he's the boss of this stage. Since he's a corrupt cop, make it so that he actually framed Cody for a crime. And what broke Cody was when Jessica found out, she broke up with him. And then that's why he became like what he was. Because he lost like he lost the one person that really cared for him the most. Like she just wanted nothing to do with him. And of course Hagar would be really pissed about that since he was the mayor. And that's something they should go with. And that he finally gains revenge. Though he would probably no longer be the mayor, because depending on the time frame, Street Fighter 6 would be after Street Fighter 5. I don't know what they'll do for Street Fighter 6. I'm assuming that game's not coming out until 2023. But will it be exclusive to PlayStation in terms of consoles? Or will it finally be a multi-plat? Because I think it should be a multi-plat. All right, we escaped fighting those Andores. Now we can move on. Surf. Oh, I would kill for a new Final Fight. I would love a new Final Fight game. Because beat 'em ups for the past couple of years have been on a resurgence. It has its own renaissance. So I think Capcom should just make a new Final Fight game and release it on all platforms. Hell, like, why not just fucking get WayForward to make a game? I'm sure they'd be more than willing to work on it. Or get Tribute Games. I know they're busy working on Ninja Turtles right now, but get Tribute Games to work on it, publish it, and you're good. You can fucking eat his gum. That's disgusting. Oh god, I didn't mean to increase the speed. The only thing that matters is like if it's good, which obviously like if you put it in the right hands, of course it's going to be good. Get the fans what you want. Although right now, like, I'm sure WayForward has multiple projects in the works. Like I know that they have, like they delayed Advance Wars, but they might still be They might be working on a new Shantae game at some point. Even though I know there was one released last year. Which I still gotta play. But I wouldn't mind that, though, like, having Way Forward work on Final Fight 4. They worked on Double Dragon Neon, and a lot of people seem to love that game. Hey, Ice Pick, good to see you. Right now, I'm just playing some like classic Capcom games until the NSO update comes out. And that comes out in an hour from now, so. Have I ever played Symphony of the Night? Yes, I have. I don't remember what ending I got, but it wasn't the best ending or the second best. It might be the one before the second best, but it's definitely not the worst. Because I missed a few things and didn't realize it until I did. Hey, Mike, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, the servers are under maintenance, yeah. Yeah, I think it's been under maintenance since 7 or probably, so we'll get it in an hour, yeah. But yeah, Ice Pick, I will do Symphony of the Night. I want to try to go for either the best ending or the second best. I would absolutely no, but the thing is, like I was just saying a few minutes ago, like I would like a Final Fight 4. I feel like with beat 'em ups coming up, like I feel like there's still room for Final Fight. Like Streets of Rage 4 is fantastic. Though at some point I need to stream the DLC, like Nightmare, like the endless DLC, and see how far I can actually go. And I wouldn't mind doing the game over again on stream, but in co-op. But I'll do it at some point. I just wish that online was not 2 players. I wish it was 4, but it's whatever. Still, that game is fantastic. I'm glad that that I streamed that last year. And I will be streaming the new Ninja Turtles game when that comes out. But what else? You don't think Final Fight's worth reviving as anything under the Street Fighter's character fodder? Alright, time to switch to Cody. Huh. That's a glitch. That's weird. You know what? That's fine. I'll take the win. Yes. I gotta look at the composers and figure out which track did they do for this game. Like I mostly know which ones Yoko Shimomura did, and they're both in stage 5. Like almost every composer at the time from Capcom, like in '89, worked on this. Yeah, I still gotta play. I guess I gotta play Silent Hill at some point. I hope you enjoyed it. You say you don't get Silent Hill, but you enjoyed it more than Resident Evil. Well, classic Resident Evil. I gotta play it at some point. You're not done yet? All right. I'll eventually get to them. And I do eventually want to get to Fatal Frame. Ah, you beat the first boss last night. Like I know that the new Fatal, like the remastered the Fatal Frame 5's coming out this week. I'll get it eventually, just not day one. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. because I remember it was on PS2. And Lento's done. Yeah, because like I've heard great things about the series. Though the one that's actually divisive was 4 because of the controls. Yeah, this bonus stage. Got it. And there we go. That was actually really close. All right, time for the Bay Area. Let's go. All right, let's move. Vroom, vroom. I'm trying to think of like what other type of horror games I should do. There was one I was originally gonna do this year, but decided, you know what? Not this year, but eventually I'll do it at some point. I was originally gonna do Alien Isolation, but I decided to hold off for now, and I'll save it for like because I actually have something in mind for that game. It's not gonna be like within Halloween, obviously, but I do have something in mind for that game like next year. Yeah, I gotta figure out what to nominate you for future stuff. But then again, like, I gotta see what you have in mind, Icepick. Alright, beat this guy and then we'll move through. Yeah, because I'm looking forward to doing Rondo of Blood tomorrow. Oh, don't worry, I'll get to it. So what else? But Alien Isolation, I'll do next year because I actually have something in mind regarding that. The only thing I'll say is stay tuned. Never played Dracula X on Super Nintendo? Okay. I'll stick to Rondo of Blood. Because after I finish Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, at some point, not for a while, but at some point I'll do the advanced trilogy. I remember having a really bad final boss fight where there's a bunch of pitfalls that you can actually die on. Well, you can fall from. Because I remember watching ABGN's review on it many years ago. Ah, I see. Def lived up to his name. Let me see. Oh god. Ow. Alright, Haggard, your turn. How am I streaming Rondo? I'm actually going to be using, I found an emulator that I can use, and I'm actually using a fan translated patch with the PSP audio, like the English audio. Yeah, it's basically just the original version but patched. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And I decided that the reason why I wanted to do Rondo of Blood after doing Bloodlines is because after Rondo of Blood, straight to Symphony of the Night. in regards to Castlevania games. Although my next playthrough after that is not going to be Symphony of the Night. I'm actually going to go back to Zelda because I'm actually going to do Minish Cap because I want to at least get that done quick. Excuse me. You want me to use Maria for alternate routes? Well, I could do that. That'll probably be for Wednesday's playthrough, if anything. And that, like, Tuesday is just gonna be me focusing on Richter. Streamed and beating 100% in 5 hours? Nice. Yeah, because I never fully completed the game, so I want to fix that. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And then I could get started on Minish Cap on Monday, which I'm thinking that's probably gonna take me like 4 streams to do. And I got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle after that. Yeah, I missed the turkey, unfortunately. Fuck. Alright, let me go grab that necklace. Ow. It's a force of habit. And one that needs to stop. Exactly. There's a turkey there. Let's grab this. Get out of my way. Chicken. There's that big slab of meat. Barbecue. Because it was gonna disappear. But good thing there's that. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, guys, turn. Yep. But when Guy dies, Cody comes in. Alright. Damn it. Building that one's digit, yeah. Alright, take care, Ice Pick. Thanks for stopping by as always. There's Abigail. Ow. They're all at once. They're all on me at once. It's just that simple throw. And this dude is tall. He turns red. All right, Cody, you're up. Come on. Come on. We got the Statue of Liberty over there. But I don't honestly think that Metro City is New York. I honestly think Metro City might be New Jersey. Or it could be New York. I don't know. But then again, like, there's New York and Street Fighter, and it's in the same universe. There we go. That's another one down. We got one more. Let's go. Confectionery country of the Ninden. Palm. Yeah, because basically everybody put their names in on the screen, like the designers of the game. That's actually pretty cool. But they use pseudonyms because obviously Capcom did not want any more of their talent to get headhunted by and poached by other companies. All right, Hagar, you're back. Because the thing about this game is, when this game was released, it was super successful to the point where Capcom gave them two options: either make a direct sequel or make Street Fighter 2. Guess which option they actually went with? It's pretty obvious. They worked on Street Fighter 2 after this, because there was a concept for Street Fighter 2 that they had like a couple of pitches that didn't exactly work out the way they wanted it. One pitch in particular that stood out was there were like 7 or 8 fighters that were going to be taken to this resort, this isolated island, and they were going to go and fight in a tournament. One of the characters had an early version of Chun-Li, except she looked like she did from the Alpha series. And also, in that pitch, there was no Ryu or Ken. No, like, Ryu and Ken were not part of that pitch. And then there was like this one character that just looked out of place. He was like this strong guy. He had a really awesome like leotard and with different design on it. I think he smoked as well. I think his name was Zubaz. Like it said Zubaz on it. That's basically the same character that the Super Best Friends used. And then there was also a character who, I remember, like in one of the pitches, there was like an early version of Zangief that he looked like a sailor. He had the anchor tattoo, and he was wearing a singlet. And his original name was Vodka Grabalski before they changed this to Zangief and made him look the way he does now. Might as well just call him the Red Cyclone. I mean, they're already doing that. There was also like an early version of Dalsim, like with a but he had a turban on his head. There was like a bunch of different versions of different characters, and then there was also concepts they never revisited. I think they had in one of the pictures they had an early version of Cody, and that was before Final Fight was even a thing. Because there was a character that looked just like Cody and he had a knife. Like a white t-shirt with a knife. We're getting close to the end of the game, by the way. Like there were multiple pitches, and then also there was in one of the later pitches where they decided to start using Ryu. Ryu looked different, but he looked more closer to that of his Street Fighter 1 counterpart than his Street Fighter 2. Just a little bit older. There was also like another version of Chun-Li. There was even a character that resembled Yuri from Art of Fighting and the King of Fighters. Like they added so much. Like they were trying to figure out what they were gonna do with it. And it got to the point where like we eventually got the Street Fighter 2 that we actually have. Like they brought back Ryu and Ken and added 6 new characters to play as. And then we got 4 bosses, one of which is Sagat, who was the final boss of Street Fighter 1. I forgot who Zangief was supposed to be based off of. Like, I know Ken was based off an American martial artist. I don't remember which one. There was a specific American martial artist that they actually had that based them on. The final boss is right in the door. Alright, let's go. Almost done with the game. Alright, this way. Ow. Pick that up. Here we are. Final boss time. Longer. He's got Jessica. Almost got him. There we go, got him out. A wheelchair moving like a dragonfly? How hasn't this been invented for cars? I really don't know. Also, when Belka shoots those knives, like those arrows, Cody's the only person who can actually block them with his punches. But we're switching to Hagar. Actually, Hagar could. There we go. He's done. Boom. Oh, Father, I was so scared. I'm glad to see they didn't hurt you. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I thought I lost you like I lost your mother. I'll never let anything bad happen to you again. I love you, Father. There we go. That's the end of the final fight. Such a really good game. Cody! Y'all want a human pancake? Where are you going? How can you just walk away now? I want to stay here with you, Jessica, but I can't. Not while evil still stalks the streets. Oh, Cody. That's the end of the game. Alright, let's rank my name. Done. There we go. All right, let's go back to the arcade for a moment. I'll probably just do something quick because we don't have too much time because the update should be coming up around 9 o'clock. So I'll do something a bit quick. Let's see, I'll do we'll do Ghosts and Goblins. Actually, no, Ghouls and Ghost. No, yeah. We'll do this for a little bit before we start. All right. Here we go. This won't be so long because I want to at least make sure that we have time for, because like we're gonna do this for a little bit before we go. Oh yeah, Pirate Ship Higemaru, yeah. There we go. That's true, yeah. I know Commando is another one of those games where like it's just basically play until you get the high score. This is the perfect game to have rewind. Oh, that's even worse. I'd rather not have anything, to be honest. Except the knife. If it would have dropped the knife, I would have took it. I wanted a knife. Big rule for this game, always get the knife once it's available. There's a couple of games I hope they add on this, like Sansan. Let's see, Magic Sword's another good one. What else? The Darkstalkers games, specifically Night Warriors and Vampire Savior. Oh, this theme, I love it. Yeah, this level is weird. Nope, I'm not getting caught. The update's gonna be done by 9:30 or so? Alright. I don't mind waiting then. We'll see what happens. If it happens to pop up a bit earlier, let me know. Hey, who hit me with that? Alright, no problem, Mike. I hate this guy. Get away. Nope. Nope. Get out of here. You've been electrocuted. No, I don't want that. Why can't it be the knife? Knife is the best weapon in the game. I want it. Like, I'm just settling with the spear until I can at least get the knife. I do hope it comes out at 9 and not 9:30, but we'll see. Because I'm going by the way that they did it last time, as well as, although last time they did it at 8. That's what I remember. I think they've been used to the 9 o'clock time because of the fact that, usually when Smash Brothers would come out, or any big updates to a game, usually around like this time anyway. We'll see. I hate this boss, actually. Done. All right, cool. Look at all that. Flying saucer, not exactly what I want, but I'll take it because it's better than the javelin. Come on. And And no, that's not what I want. Or I'll take this back. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, that crushes me to death. Yo, what's going on, RX? I'm just waiting on it. I'm just waiting on the update to come up. Let's go, let's go. Yep, this is the sequel, the second game of the series, Ghouls and Ghosts. Because the original is a lot harder. This is actually not as hard as the original. Yeah, this reminds me of Crackle from Kirby. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're all very hard. Usually it's a series that's known for being hard, but I always enjoy them. Like, it was always like a series I played a lot in my childhood. This was my first one, actually. I had it on the Sega Genesis. Which I'm shocked it's not in the starting lineup, though. The Genesis version is actually easier than the arcade one. Even though the arcade version is easier than the original Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, Angry Video Game Nerd, like, he definitely played it. I wonder what his next review is going to be. I need to catch up on ABGN's reviews. Okay, I'll take that. Ow. Alright, boss time. Thanks. Got him. KO! Got him, good. That's true. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, no, not you again. Dead. Ain't gonna let him take me. Oh, finally, the knife. That's exactly what I need. Doppelganger. Yes, Darkus? I know what you're gonna say. I want you to know. I'm not sorry. Uh-oh, what you got in mind? Oh god, Sekiro. So, you got me, you want me to do Sekiro and the Dark Souls games. You know what? That one's not gonna happen for a long while. I still gotta do Dark Souls games, but guess what? Just for that, I'm also gonna do Bloodborne. Hopefully we'll get Bloodborne on PC. Yo, Purple Monkey, what's going on? It's been a while, dude. How you been? And as far as Sekiro goes, it depends on how my PC can run it, but I'm gonna wait till when I get the Xbox to get it, just to be safe. Yeah, good to see you, Purple Monkey. I'm doing good. Just playing Ghouls and Ghosts before like the NSO update comes out. I can skip that one altogether. And then just move straight. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the Nintendo Switch Online update to pop up so I can get the N64 and Genesis games. Because I'm looking forward to seeing how everything runs tonight on Switch. How you doing? Like, you been chilling? So that's good. I'm hoping everyone's doing good in general, in chat. And now I got a game request from Darkest where he wants me to play Sekiro. I wonder what people are gonna request me to do next. Like, I know that means that eventually I'll have to do Bloodborne once I get a PlayStation or if it's on PC. This is gonna be hard. I'm ready for this update to pop up. Yeah, I heard Bloodborne's supposed to be really good. Arthur, you've done well so far, but you will not be able to defeat Lucifer, who's behind the door. Go back to the village and get the magic power from the goddess of battle. You think it's pretty weak as far as souls go? Arthur, put on your magic armor and open the magic box. I'm sure that the goddess will appear. Good luck, Arthur. I believe that you will defeat Lucifer. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is save game. Alright, let's get out of this. Let me see if the system update has already popped up. Yep, there it is. There's a system update, but now we gotta wait to see when I could be able to download the NSO stuff. How long this will take, we're gonna find out. Time to download it. All right, so right now the updates, the system update's coming up. All right. Update time with Sora. Yeah, you feel your Elite Smash with Sora. Alright. Alright, now the system will restart. Alright, so system update is out. Now we wait to see if I can actually get on the eShop, or is it still on maintenance? We're going to find out in just a little bit. Because that's all I can do at this point. Just make sure it's all good. It's because, honestly, Elite Smash is a whole nother beast. I lost my position only to win it back one match later and got Sora to 10 million GSP. Nice. Seriously, why does Elite Smash make your heart race? It's supposed to be very hard. It's supposed to be. Alright, let me just make sure. It's probably not ready yet. It's probably still under maintenance, which it is. So maintenance is still going to be a thing. So let's see if it will be allowing me to go in soon. But the Switch update is out now, which prepares for this. So which now adds support to the Switch Online expansion pack. But now I'm just waiting to see like when maintenance is done. All right, making sure everything's all good though. Yeah, but right now I'm just making sure it's working just fine. Because it's 9 o'clock on my end. Let me see. No, I don't want to go to album. It's not working on my end. I think they're going to start slowly rolling it out to people. And some people will get it. And then some people will have to wait a little bit. Because they do it so that it would lighten the load of the servers, so like people would not like go overload. It's not loading. It's not working on my end. Like it would just go in, and then in the pop-up says the server is under maintenance. So it's a matter of how long will it take. All right. Well. All right. So we just have to wait a bit.